Hi, my name's Brandon. This is Paige. And this is take two because we didn't have a marker that would show up whenever she wrote on the paper. So we've got three questions for you today, and it's going to be fun. Just write down everything. We're trying to figure out how you think and how you learn. So we've got pretty purple paper to start with. So there's your first question.
What does X equal? Okay.
So please talk about how you're doing everything.
So 2, okay, this is hard to talk about because it's easy. So take the 2 over equals 3.
Okay, so
2 times something equals 6.
all right, 2 times something equals 6. So that's what that means to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess what my brain does is take the 6 and divide it by 2 automatically.
Okay.
Everybody see that? It's scribbled.
So you wrote 6 over 2 equals 3. So can you describe your steps? What did you do to get there?
Isolate the x. So you take the 2 away and give it to the other side.
So when you say you take the 2 away, what do you mean by that?
So you get it over to the other side, and to do that, it's multiplying on that side, and then you move it over. It's going to turn into division.
Okay. So so it's being multiplied on the left side of the equation.
Yes.
And so you're dividing the right side.
Yes.
Is it?
And then you're also doing the same thing over here, but that's in the background. You don't really think about that.
Okay.
Because you're just taking it away because you don't know what the multiplying number is anyway, so it just goes away.
Okay, so it goes away.
And you don't think about it.
Okay.
And now it has a new life on the right side.
Now it has a new life on the right side. Okay, so the next question.
Okay.
If you turn to the next page.
Oh, there's
more than one page. So now
solve for x and for y. Does everybody know what these are?
Yes, they do.
Is it upside down?
It is, but that's okay. They can read it.
Okay, solve for x and y. So you have 2 different things. So I'm going to take one of them first. And same thing we did before. I'm just going to move the 2 over there. So x equals 6 divided by 2, which is 3. So now we can plug that in here. So 4 times 3 is 12. So I'll just plug it in. And then I'm going to, again, isolate the variable thing there. So I'm going to just move it. It's going to move and start a new life also. And we're going to reverse it. Because, when you change your life, do it all the way. So y equals 12 minus 4, which is, I can't do math, probably 8.
Okay. 12. Yep. So why did you choose to start with the x first?
Because it's the loneliest.
It's the loneliest?
It's the loneliest.
Okay.
So there's nothing else that you had to figure out with it.
Okay. So there are no other variables. When you did the y, this portion, I'm kind of lost in what you did. Can you explain to me how you did it?
Yeah. So you start with y plus 4 equals, and we did this. We plugged it in here. So we got this. No, we got this times the width. So this is x times the 4 that's over here. Equals 12. Okay. So then that is on this side. So then all that you have left is this side of the equation. So I guess start with the one side of the equation and then start with the other. So simplify. So then this one goes to start a new life here.
Okay. So you did a substitution method to find x.
Yes.
Or I'm sorry, to find y.
No, yeah. Well, yeah.
So is there another method that you could have used, or is there another way you could have solved this? She said Google, if you guys couldn't pick that up.
That's my answer for everything.
So let's assume the
But-
zombies have taken over and there is no Google. And you
AT&T is down.
need to solve this for some reason in the zombie apocalypse.
Then
Is there another way you could have solved it?
sure, we could go the total opposite. We'll start a new life. So total opposite, we'll do y equals, so take that 4, give it
Okay.
a new life. So 4x minus 4. And then, no, that doesn't give you anything. So let's do the other way. We'll do, okay, y plus 4 equals, so you have the 4x, but we're going to take the x and give it a new life. We're going to reverse it, so divided by x.
Okay.
That's still, I don't know any other way to solve it.
Well, can you write down, what do you know?
I know what x equals.
Okay.
So, well, I mean,
Well,
assuming I started from scratch, that's
Yeah.
where I'd get. So,
Okay.
so then I'd say I get as far as I can go, right?
So you in one of those ways that you went, you isolated the y all by itself.
Yeah.
Is that the only option that you
No. Wait. Oh shit! I tried to isolate the x and I just screwed that up. So we'll get the 4 over there and not the x. Okay. So
Okay.
there. Now we have that.
Okay, so now you've got, I don't know if you can see that on the y plus 4 over
I'm
4
trying to
equals x.
remember.
There you go. So that's where she is now. So how would you use that to solve the problem?
To solve for x? Well, okay. So I could make it real complicated. I can do the first equation.
Okay,
I don't even know if this will work.
let's try it.
2 times y plus 4 divided by 4, not x. Wait, equals 6.
Okay.
Oh gosh. I don't
So
know.
now how would you solve that?
Okay, so
This is
get
good.
rid of the 2. We're going to give it a new life over here.
Okay.
So, sorry for my really terrible handwriting that is unorganized. Y plus 4 divided by 4 equals 6 over, no, 3. We solved that already. 3.
Okay.
Give this a new life. 3, no, times 4, 12. On the other side, we have y plus 4. Give the 4 a new life. So we have y equals 12 minus 4. Not dividing. Minus 4. Okay, so you can do it the other way.
All right. So you found 2 ways to
Unless
solve
I
it.
cheated.
No. And it checks, right? Because you've got the y.
Oh, yeah.
So
Circle them.
look at that. All right.
Here's
So-
my work.
And I will be scanning this in so you can
Oh,
look at
I
it too.
can do
Look at the brain of Paige. Okay, so you got one more question. It's a
Okay.
doozy. But you can do it. I have full faith in you.
that. Yeah, okay. Read the problem
Yes.
carefully.
And please read it aloud if you don't mind. You can read it silently first.
A sailor walks into the ER. He says he was trying to impress a pretty first mate and fell off his boat. He is now complaining of severe pain from his ribs. A large bruise has formed where the man is complaining of pain. It's decided that the man needs x-rays. Can I take them? The doctor at the urgent care is also a sailor and wants to help the patient out. Not just because he is a doctor and he has to. They have a connection.
They have a connection.
So he wants to help the patient out. The doctor has a sailing regatta that starts soon, though, so he's got to get out of here. To see the patient, the doctor would need to get the X-ray results back in the next hour. If he can't get the X-rays back in an hour, the patient will need to be handed over to the next ship. The doctor knows that earlier in the day, it took the X-ray technologist
Oh shoot. Bad.
1.5 hours to. Wow, really? Okay. 1.5 hours to complete a rib and arm X-ray. I had a really bad patient or something. He also knows that it took 1.5 hours to do 4-arm x-rays earlier in the day. If the doctor orders only a rib x-ray, will he have enough time to see the patient and get to his regatta? Okay, so that's a lot of words. We're going to
You can make
figure out the important things. So he has a deadline of 1 hour. So it took 1.5 hours equals 1 rib plus 1 arm. Okay. So 1.5 also equals 4 arms. So he wants, what does 1 rib equal? So let's call rib R and
okay.
So yeah, decimal. So 1 plus 1 R plus 1 A equals 1.5. So okay, no. Start. So we have the 4 and the A on the one side, and we want the A by itself. So we're gonna have 4 a new line. So instead of multiplying here, we're gonna divide. Can I use a calculator?
Yes. Okay. She's using her phone for because I wasn't going to provide her.
And I have no idea how to do it. 1.5. Okay. 1.5. I'm not like 1.5 divided by 4 equals, oh geez, 0.375. What is that? We're just going to go with the number. So, okay. So what did we figure out? We figured out 4 arms. Okay. So now we need 0.375 plus 1 R equals 1.5. So 1.5. So, okay, the R we got to isolate. Oh, I guess you could just write R. I don't confuse me. So we got to take this away from that side. So calculator again. 1.5 minus 0.375 equals 1.15. Okay. So R equals 1.125. So that's the answer that we wanted here. So, and our deadline is 1 hour. I guess I could use the hour. They'll never know when she's getting.
That's true.
Except
that.
Okay, so what is the question? If the doctor orders only a rib x-ray, will he have enough time to see the patient before he needs to leave in 1 hour for his sailing regatta? And the answer is a big fat no.
Okay. Excellent. So you said several times you don't like decimals.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does the 1.5 represent?
1.5. So I could have used
1.5 what?
Hours. I could have used. I don't like fractions either.
Okay.
So should I do it in fractions?
Well, what does it represent? 1.5
hours.
What
1.5 hours.
What could
90 minutes. Ah, dang! I could use minutes.
Okay, so you could have used minutes.
I still need a calculator.
How would you check your answer?
I wouldn't. The doctor would just have to trust me. Plug it back in somehow. So, here,
Yep, you can use new paper.
So, uh, 1.5 hours. Am I doing 90 minutes? 90 equals 1.1 hours. See, now I have to convert that to minutes, and we're just going to forget about minutes. So, one rib plus 1 arm plus, what did I get for arms? Arms is, oh, A. Wait, that's A, right? A. 0.375. So then I would take my trusty calculator again. 1.125 plus 0.375. 1.5.
And that works?
That works.
All right. Okay. So I noticed you wrote down the important things. You said you've got to find the important things first. So what were the important things in the question?
The important things were he needs to get the extra back in an hour. And then this part and this part. And then you have your final sentence, which is your big question. No, you. Hello.
Okay. All right. Well, that concludes all the questioning
All
I have
right.
for you. How did you feel about this exercise? These exercises?
Like I probably slept for 6th grade.
Okay. Well, you did well.
Thank you.
And whenever the report done, I'll let you read it.
Ooh.
So you can see what we're saying. Okay.
All right.
We'll see you
Bye,
guys.
class
Thank you.
people and teachers and stuff.
All right. Bye.